Okay, so here's the close-up. It's been a really easy buggy to start, but the problems I've had, and it took me a while I think to really realize what was causing this problem, is the engine would stall. So on braking, the engine would drop revs and stall. Now, for most of you out there, know a little bit, and I spent a long time trying to do this. This is often, or the most common reason for that, is the setup of your servo through the throttle linkage and onto the carb, obviously with a rotating carb on this particular model. The most usual problem is that you've not set it up properly, so when you brake, the action of braking will actually push the rotating carb closed, therefore cutting off any air or oxygen to the engine, and of course the engine stalls. But you know, I'm not new to the hobby now, and I'm 100% certain that I've had that set up correctly. So my next investigation was around the clutch bowel and the clutch shoes. So this, and I'll flash an image up here, the clutch on the HPI G3 engine, simple arrangement, two clutch pads and a single spring that holds them closed. Obviously the engine starts spinning, accelerates, and that overcomes the tension on the spring, then engages with the clutch bowel, engages with the engine. So I was worried that there was not enough tension in the spring, so I replaced the spring, and same problem. So then went a little bit into this other clutch mechanism, so the slipper clutch mechanism, and I'm hoping this is where the problem has been. So there was a little spacer missing behind the spur gear. The spur gear has obviously got two, and again I'll put an image up, it's got two slipper clutch pads that sort of hold it together, and you can control that, so how much revs or what it takes to actually pull the engine, or sorry, pull the buggy away. So there was a spacer missing, and again I'll try and put an image up. So eventually managed to find the component parts quite easily from a supplier in the UK. Spur gear is my last option to see whether I can actually solve the problem. So hang on into the end of the video. I'm now going to take it out for a run, and let's see whether I've managed to fix it. Okay, so let's see if I've managed to solve that problem. I've already primed the engine, gave it a little bit of a preheat back in the garage, and let's see whether we can get it running. Okay, controller on, RC on, glow start, let's go. Challenge. Okay, ticking over a bit quick. However, the issue I had before is resolved. So let's accelerate it up. That's always typical. Let's get it going again. But when I applied the brakes, it didn't stall. So brake on, steady acceleration, brake on, very rich, but I don't really know the history of the engine. Okay, I'll take it out of the back of the car and let's try and give it a run. running. The servo is a bit weak, but significantly better than it was. Prefers that right hand turn. Brakes on, no stalling. That is a massive improvement. Still needs tuning, but it's going in the right direction. Actually, now it's warming up. It's pretty sharp. So yeah, needs tuning. Yeah, it bogged down a bit then. Now it's warmed up. So that's just quarter throttle. Nice. Well, I'll peg it on the way back and you'll hear it bog down a bit. Just there, and stall. So yeah, a little bit of tuning work to do. So much better. We managed to fix it. However, this is the car that just keeps on giving. So this has been a right royal pain in the backside to get up and running since I picked it up off eBay. However, positives. Got new clutch shoes on there, got new clutch springs, got the throttle linkage resolved, and the issue with the stalling on accelerating and then braking has been resolved. So that little spacer between the spur gear and the clutch bell, essentially creating a bit of space, is what was causing the problem, and I've managed to fix it. Managed to get a few good runs with it, and you would have seen them on the video. Definitely needs a good tune, and of course for the little truggy that keeps on giving, yeah, we need to sort the pull start out. The weather was coming in, it was beginning to rain, so I weren't going to do that out in the field, so I'll get that fixed, and then sometime soon on the channel we'll get the truggy out for a good run, hopefully across some decent terrain, not just down the road, and that's something to look forward to. So if you haven't done yet, please subscribe, like the video if it's of interest, and I might see you on the next one.